Hey, what's up? It's Tati, and let me keep it short. You guys already can tell by the title of the video that I have finally met my dead man. While girls were growing up crushing on the Backstreet Boys and saying like that was who I was obsessing with as a child, and I just couldn't even believe that I got an opportunity to meet him over the weekend. So I went to a convention in Dallas, like literally flew from Florida to Dallas so I can get a chance to meet him, and I couldn't even believe it. He was in Orlando last month, okay? And I missed that opportunity to meet him. Honestly, I did not even know he was going to be there. I don't even know what I was doing where I found out. So when I found out, it was a Thursday and the convention was on a Saturday. And Orlando was about 3 hours away from me driving. But I had an issue with my car that I had already made plans to fix the following week, and I had to buy parts and stuff, so I could not go that Saturday, and I was so upset. Where I live in the middle of nowhere, so there's no Ubers. We don't even have a grocery store out here, so no buses, no nothing. There was no way for me to get there until I can get my car fixed, and that was not happening that weekend, or at least the day before. So I knew I was going to miss that opportunity, and I was not happy about it. Like, I was being a big ass baby about it. And I went back online just looking to find out more information about the convention, and that's when I saw that he was going to be in Dallas in July. And I was like, you know what, let me stop crying about Orlando and I'll go to Texas. And I bought the tickets the next day. His tickets were for a photo op with him. It was $239. Reason why I'm mentioning that is because a lot of people felt like that was absurd, and to be completely honest with you, it's The Undertaker, and I'm really surprised that he didn't even charge more for a photo op. So those of you who thought that that was too much, maybe it's out of your budget or whatnot, but I think that based on his career and everything, like, not trying to be biased or anything, he's somebody that I feel like can charge something like that and it's actually a fair price. So I was willing to pay that. Altogether with tax and fees and everything, it actually came up to $280 something, and I was like, you know what, whatever, I'm cool with paying this. I got no problem with that. So besides that, I had to pay for a hotel, I had to pay for a flight and all that stuff. All that stuff was absolutely worth it for me. Like, I had no issues doing that because this felt like a once in a lifetime type of opportunity for me. So it was a fan expo, so it's a convention, and to be honest, I was definitely out of my element because I don't do anime. Well, I like Pokemon. I really like it a lot. I play Pokemon Go every day. It just hit level 40 last week. And I watch it almost every day with my daughter. So besides Pokemon, I don't know anything else. And yeah, they have like superheroes and all this other stuff that honestly I don't really know much about, but it was cool to see other people dressing up. I like to see other people passionate about things because I'm a passionate person as well, and it's really cool to see when people love something and they bring it to life with these type of costumes and things like that. So that was awesome. But to be honest with you, I was very overwhelmed because I didn't really I wasn't into majority of the things that was going on, and there was a lot of disorganization because like people just didn't know what was going on, like the people who worked there, and that was like really annoying to me, that people who worked there just didn't know what to say when someone's asking them questions. So I thought I was going to miss an opportunity to take my picture on time because everyone that asked just was sending me here and there, and it was just ridiculous, and the place was absolutely packed. So I was annoyed, but by the time it was time to meet him, I was shaking. I really was. And they called for group 1. I was part of group 1. I was literally the first person in line after the VIP people. And when I got back there, they was like, hey, you know, you can't bring your bag or bring any phones or anything, so just leave it on the table. And I was a little bummed out about it because I wanted to bring my bag because I have a purple coffin bag and I thought it would be cute to have in a picture, but they said no. And by the time I got behind the curtain, because he's behind the curtain, you can't come, well, you can't see him until you get through the curtain. and the lady was like, okay, you can come through. When I came through, there was two people in front of me to take a picture with him. And when I saw him, I was just so starstruck. I couldn't even believe it. I was shaking. I was just like, oh my God, like he's living and breathing and everything right in front of me. I couldn't even believe it. So I was so happy. And as soon as he made eye contact with me before we took the picture, there was someone else in front of me, and I said, oh my God, we matched. Like I just shouted out that, and he looked at me and laughed. And right before it was time for me to take my picture, the lady, I guess it's security or whatever, right in my ear, like right here, and like, oh, say hi, smile, and go. And I looked at her and I was like, I know you're not talking to me. There's just no way I'm going to be in front of this guy and not say anything. And I told her, I said, I have to tell him that I love him. There's just no way that I have time to say that if all I can say is hi and go. And when it was my turn to go, I'm shaking. My knees are just locked up. I just couldn't move, and I had on high heels, so I couldn't move much at all. And I stuck my hand out to shake his hand, and he grabbed my hand and he's holding on to it while I'm shaking. And I'm just babbling, just saying all types of things, like, you know, just telling how much I love him and all this stuff. Talked about my collection and all this stuff. Like I was really trying to get everything out there, because, you know, that lady seemed like she was going to tell me to just leave or whatever because I'm taking too long. So he takes my hand and he walks me over to where we take the picture at. I showed him my tattoo. He loved it. I showed him, well, he saw my necklace. He noticed that. And then he's like, oh, you know, I think it's cool that we're matching. We look like prom dates. And when he said that, I was like, oh my God, I'm just gonna die right here, and my life is just complete. And I was just so happy. And he kept holding my hand until I stopped shaking so we could take the picture. And once I stopped shaking, we took the picture, and I started babbling a little bit more. And then yeah, I had to go because obviously I was taking too much time. But it was absolutely worth it. Every single penny of it was worth it to me. Matter of fact, as soon as I was done, I got my picture. I got my picture on the frame and everything, and I was just like looking online, just googling, where's Undertaker going to next. So far I haven't seen anything, but wherever he's going to be at next, I am definitely going, because I just felt like that moment was just so short. I need another moment with you, like 100%, and I cannot wait for that to happen. I was like absolutely like starstruck. I couldn't even believe it. Every time I think about it, I'm just like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened. And you know, I know people think that is weird to be into wrestling, especially for a girl to be into wrestling. Honestly, I don't think it's weird at all. You can be into whatever the hell you want, and be passionate about it. And you know, since I was a little kid, I just dreamed of meeting this guy. And I'm 31 years old, and I finally met him. I've met so many wrestlers throughout the years. If someone would have told me I was going to meet him, I probably wouldn't believe it. And here we are, and I'm just so excited. And wherever you're going to be at, Taker, I'll be there next. Thanks for watching. All right, y'all, so just wanted to show my picture up here. So I'm definitely gonna get a bigger size. So while I'm here, I'm just gonna show you guys a little bit of my stuff. So I don't have everything that I have part of my collection out here, because I want to put them in a display case, but there's just not enough space for everything I have. So a lot of my things are in storage. Well, not storage, but like in boxes and stuff like that. So I do have this urn that's in this box here. I never ever take it out because it can easily break. One thing that I do want part of my collection is like a whole bunch of, you know, anything that says 21 and 0 on it. I think it's really important to me to have those type of items. Yes, I do love horror. I do collect things with horror. Another thing I do collect are things with skulls or skeletons. So you'll definitely see a lot of those. So I have this as a voodoo doll. And this can also break as well. And this was one of the most recent things that I've bought. It's super, super cool. I love it. And they released another one that I want to get as well. So over here, I have a house phone. To be honest, I don't use it to make any phone calls or anything. All my calls that I do from like work and stuff like that are on the computer. And I have this cup. Man, I got this for my birthday like a while back, years ago, but I never ever drink out of it. So let me show you these babies here. Oh no, some of them did knock over. So I have some up here, and I never opened these. It's been a while since I've been able to open these up. And back here, it's a candy. It's a lollipop. The lollipop expired back in like 99, I think. So yeah, interesting, huh? So I do have some more over here. And I'm looking to get all the Funko Pops. I would prefer to keep them in boxes or whatnot. It's cute. I did see a few people selling some Undertaker action figures while I was there at the convention, but majority of them were things that I already had, so I didn't even bother with it or whatnot. But these are the things that I do have. I do have other action figures that are currently in storage. I have like I don't know, probably like 20 or so Undertaker comics. I have books, DVDs, a whole bunch of things that I do want to put out on display, but I have to buy a bigger case. This is definitely not big enough, so hopefully I can get that real soon so I can keep my other stuff out of storage, because I don't want them to get damaged from being stored. Anyway guys, thanks for watching my video.